Welcome to another episode of You Gotta Laugh. I'm Alicia Carrick.
And I am Emily Milling.
How the hell are you?
Oh, is that my line? Okay. I love that, like, our improv podcast is always, we always start with, like, scripted lines that you've written for us, and I fuck it up every time. So
it's fine.
Joining us tonight is the very talented actress, writer, stand-up comedian, and sketch performer, Abba Amaquando. Woohoo!
Hi. Hi.
How are you? That's the end of my line, Abba. So, like, this is the part where now you speak.
Oh, that was
great.
Anyway.
No, I'm great. I'm chilling. I'm hanging in here, you know, wasting time like everybody else. How are you two?
I mean, it's the same answer for everybody, just about the same old. Yeah. Actually, I did start work again recently.
Oh, true.
And so that's been a bit of a mind F because of just, going from to any shift in this time is a big one.
For the listeners, her hand went from slightly above, like where her shoulder is, to slightly below to slightly above again.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd articulate that because we're doing an audio medium.
Right. It's a low to high movement. And then also like a low one, because then you're like, oh man, I work with you guys again.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh my God. Am I allowed to swear on this podcast?
Of course.
Okay.
What are you talking about? This is going
swear on this motherfucking
Disney
podcast.
Channel.
I don't know.
That's such a shitty question, Abba. Why do you even give a damn?
Sometimes I do children's shows and I'm like inclined to curse. I'm like, oh no, these are kids. Like I have to remind myself. I have to ask.
Well, thank you for asking.
You're welcome. We love a pun.
Swear whatever you want to say. And on that, we gotta know you. Tell us about what you're doing.
Okay.
Who are you?
I
want to get a proper intro here. You gotta know him, and then you gotta laugh.
True. So my name is Abba Amaquando. I am. I don't know. I always find it. I'm always like, what the hell do I call myself? I'm a comedian. I'm a writer. I'm an actor. I just call myself a performer. Living in Toronto and performing mostly in Toronto, but actually next month I have the opportunity to perform somewhere else outside of the city.
Yes.
Yeah. For TV. I'm not going to announce it yet. I haven't.
Okay. This is an exclusive. This is a YGL exclusive.
It is an exclusive.
With Abba Amaquando.
Just say it, and then we'll react just like it's not even.
Okay.
Cool.
You know what? No, I actually can't yet. I can't. I haven't signed the contract. Once I sign the contract, I will stand on the top of a mountain and just yell it. But until then.
Okay, so can you wait? Hang on. Can you just go get the contract now and just like write your name on it so you can?
And then just at whatever company hired you and say, "Hey, it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
No,
officially,
done.
We're announcing
that's awesome.
this now.
Yeah, I wish.
Congratulations in advance.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
television land.
I know.
Fill us in on what that's like whenever you.
You know, you gotta celebrate. You gotta celebrate people like Abba who are funny and well-deserved of all of these amazing opportunities.
That's so sweet.
And we're just so lucky that you're on our podcast before you hit it big and famous.
What? I'm so lucky to be on this podcast. I'm really excited.
It's going to go down in history as a moment.
Yay!
Now. Yes.
Emily, you take it away with some questions.
Okay, it is time for rapid fire questions. Okay, Abba, who was your favorite high school teacher and why?
My favorite high school teacher is super easy, Miss Soares. The reason why Miss Soares is my favorite high school teacher is because, as we all know, history books lie and they're horrible. And on our first day of history class in grade 10, I was super nervous, always nervous for academic stuff, just because I have a lot of bad memories about academia. But she told us to pull out the history textbooks. And we did. And she said, okay, take one good look at them and put them away because you're never going to use them again because everything in that history textbook that you're holding is a lie.
Wow.
And she taught us from her own knowledge and from her own research that she did through like reading journals and other like just reviews. And
Facts?
She was,
Wow.
So amazing.
That's
And this
super
was in 2009, 2010. Where we weren't really having like big conversations about like race and politics. Yeah.
Oh, you were lucky to have her. And as were
so
all the
lucky.
people in the class. Oh my God.
Yeah, she was amazing. Amazing.
All right, Abba, what's the wackiest dream you've ever had that you can remember?
I bet you know it off the bat too.
Yeah, it was wild. I had a dream I literally wrote it down. I could find it, but it'll take a while. I had a dream where I was, I know the beats. I was on the GO train. I was on the GO bus and I tried to tap my card and I was wearing a dress and everybody was wearing winter clothes. And the GO train driver came out of their little compartment and looked at me and was like, why the hell are you wearing a skirt? And everyone started making fun of me. So I got off of the GO train and I went to the TTC. For some reason, it was right there. And I was waiting at the platform for the subway to show up. I don't know where the hell I was going, but literally there's this guy carrying the TTC like it's a rickshaw. And the TTC, like the train was made out of wood. And the guy was rickshawing the TTC into the station.
Whoa.
And then a TTC worker comes out of that little like office space that they have on the platform. And he was like, yep, I love this system. It's still faster than the real TTC. And then like I woke up and I laughed at my own joke. That I made funny. In my dream.
Oh my God.
So crazy. It was so stupid.
Faster than the real TTC. I mean, it's not
so
untrue.
Stupid.
That sounds like it's a very fast system.
It's just bang on.
A guy with a rickshaw. Yeah.
Wooden sign. Like, make it easier for yourself.
Right?
Man.
It's so dumb.
Bizarre.
So stupid.
I like that stands out. Like, of all the dreams, that one affected you.
Yeah, it's because it's almost as if I was like making little like jokes to myself. Like it felt like in the dream, I was like, like elbowing myself in the ribs, like
right, Abba, right.
This is like right, Abba. It was so
man,
stupid.
That's like a joke from your spirit. I love it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was good, you little shit. That was great. Weird.
Exactly that energy. Yeah.
All right. Do you have a favorite part of your bedtime routine?
I almost. You know what? I'm not gonna say that part. My favorite part of
another part.
my bedtime routine is I was taking like my melatonin. I have a little ritual. I take my melatonin and I let it dissolve on my tongue and I just lay back. But then I start listening to music and I can tell the melatonin has kicked in when like the music starts to like feel different.
Yeah. Like
I'm talking about melatonin.
The background a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel like I'm talking about melatonin like it's MDMA. Like it's a real drug.
I'm on M tonight.
Yeah, melatonin. I'm on M.
God.
Yeah, that's my favorite part when like music starts to sound like it's background and I'm like slowly
painting that picture.
Drifting. Yeah, exactly.
So many factors.
I'm so boring. The marijuana. Sometimes it'll be a little edible.
This is
sometimes.
M&M. It's an
M&M. Yeah.
Sold. Best joke of the night.
Okay, so Abba, when in bed, are your sheets tucked or untucked? One leg in or one leg out?
Always untucked. Because I always have to get up and like pee or get water. I'm always moving before I go to bed. And never a leg out, lest the demon that lives underneath my bed grab it at night.
Are you also afraid of stupid shit in the dark? Like, why is that still a thing as an adult? I'm 32. I should not be afraid of the dark and demons under the bed.
I think it's an evolution thing. I think when at nighttime, the bad things would happen to humans. Like your village would get 100%. Burned down. Right? In like the 4th century, your village would be burned down at nighttime. So humans learn how to, just be more hyper aware.
Most vulnerable.
Yeah, you're most vulnerable. Mm-hmm. And another thing is I live, where I live, my room technically is like an extra room. And it's, there's access to the backyard. So I'm always afraid that someone is going to sneak into my room, hide underneath the bed and like tickle my feet.
And tickle my feet.
Okay, and tickle your feet. That's the scariest thing that's going to happen to you.
Least of your worries, this bad guy's coming
as
in.
Like a precursor. as a precursor to like killing me. They're like, see, if this is the thing, this is the fear. The fear isn't being killed because like that could happen under any circumstances.
You're right.
The fear is somebody being cheeky before killing me. Like to tickle my feet before killing me is actually rude. So that's
No,
that's actually really rude.
Right.
I hope you know that's really rude.
It's like playing really with your rude. Food, you know? It's just
yeah.
Fucking bait. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to go into our first warm-up game. So welcome back to Con. This is it now.
Yay!
Yeah, okay, so we're playing a game called Pillars. We know what the game is. The game is Emily is the pillar, and Abba and I are having a quick convo on today. On the topic of today.
That was a great opportunity to ask your pillar, but now you're talking about today.
And what happened today, Emily?
Okay.
The plants all wilted into the ground.
Okay.
Abba, your garden is the opposite of what I saw last week.
Yeah. And you know what? You are not wrong. You're correct. It is the complete opposite of what I intended for this garden.
Look at all your green, Emily?
Snakes.
I know.
Look at all your green snakes. Last week there was
died.
5. Now there's 0.
But through no fault of my own, I left them alone. I did. From this week to the last week, I haven't talked to them or touched them once. I don't know what happened. And honestly, it is a murder mystery.
Usually they like being completely alone in the Emily?
Snake tanks.
In the snake tanks.
And I realized that, and that's why I gave them a bottle of Emily.
Foot cleaning juice.
To entertain themselves whilst in the snake tank.
They adore the foot cleaning juice.
In their culture, in snake culture, that literally is a tradition to drink that juice.
During menstruation.
Yes. And you're right. All 5 of the snakes were ovulating last week.
I knew it. I could smell that snake scent. And it was, Emily?
Pungent.
Like a dandelion.
It was pungent like a dandelion. I was shocked. I could not wrap my head around what the stench was. In fact, for a solid 4 days, I thought it was my Emily.
Armpits.
Yeah, and I scrubbed dubbed, only to find out it was those snake vaginas.
Oh my gosh. These sad little snake faces. Well, I'm glad we're both here in your backyard about to lay them to rest in your regressed garden.
And you know, I'm really sad though, not only because the snakes have died, but because I did reach out to their families to alert them of these snake deaths, and unfortunately they didn't, Emily,
want to have anything to do with me because they don't like the smell of my armpits.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, can you believe? So I'm coming to the realization that the snakes smell like snake pussy when they are ovulating. But human armpits apparently gives off the same scent. And the snakes don't like that the scent is not coming from another snake. And it's offensive to them. It's offensive.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a cultural difference.
Smell.
Yeah, it is. And I can't blame them.
It was nice that you had them in your, Emily?
Home.
In your home for all 3 weeks since you got them at your last birthday party from
I did.
Your cousin Jake.
Cousin Jake.
Jake the Snake. Classic.
Jake the Snake. You know what? I don't mean to be racist towards snakes, but ever since cousin Jake the Snake, my long lost snake cousin, came back into the family, things have mysteriously been going wrong.
Oh, he's a snuzzin'.
It's insane.
He's a snake.
It's him.
I'm sure about these.
I'm sure it's him. You know, at my birthday party, when he gifted me those 5 snakes, Willie, Nelson, Chelsea, Francesca, and Damien.
Yeah. Willie, Nelson, Francesca, Macadamia.
Yeah. He actually ended up, Emily,
sucking on their mouths and nostrils.
Yeah. He made out with the snakes that he gifted me.
So you took them out of the box. You took the ribbon off, and then you took the snakes out like a second layer of ribbon, and then there goes Jake making out with your own gifted snake.
Just imagine your partner comes home for your birthday party They show up to your birthday party with a gift.
Hey, I'm here.
And it's puppies. Yeah. Hey, I'm here. I'm here to sing you my baby. I had a gift. And he takes it out and he's like, are you excited? And you pick up the gift inside and it's a dog. And then he starts kissing the dog.
Oh my God.
You would be upset too. You would be enraged. I was disgusted.
Through a window because I'd be like, oh, who's my partner? This is real messed up.
Yeah.
But the weird part, and I know this was pretty awful, but when you saw Jake the Snake making out with the snakes that he gifted you, tell me about his tongue. What did his tongue look like?
So this is the thing about Jake the Snake. He's not full snake. He married... So... his parents, his mother, on his mother's side, he's snake. Mm-hmm. On his father's side, he is not. He's human. And so his snake, or his tongue, is incredibly long, but the same width of a human tongue, same shape, but just super long. Super duper long.
I remember when your mom saw your cousin at that birthday party, she was like, oh my God, Jake's Emily?
Penis?
And then you corrected her and said, no, that's his snake tongue, Mom.
Yes. Yeah. Can you believe
it was crazy.
We all thought that was his flaccid snake penis. It was his tongue. We were shocked.
Kissing another similar looking tongue. I mean, it was such a weird 15th birthday party.
It was disgusting. I was like, I'm turning 15. I'm getting my period tomorrow.
Meanwhile,
for the first time,
I'm being gifted snakes, and then my whole house smells like offensive armpit.
Offensive armpits. I was floored. Jake, and you know what else Jake did at the party? Before we cut my cake for my 15th birthday, he actually raised his snake tongue and Emily.
Wrapped it around a chandelier and just swung around the whole room.
Yeah. Singing Sia's Chandelier. Now, what we need to know... what we need to know about Jake the Snake is that...
That guy.
He's auditioned for Canadian Idol like 6 times. And I'm sure it was only on for 4 years. But he auditioned like 6 times.
How did they even put him into the next round? He's always singing Sinatra.
He is always... He literally isn't aware of any other artists. He went to rehab for it because he's obsessed with Sinatra.
Oh my! Well, that's not true. I did hear him singing the other day. Emily,
come sail away.
Come sail away. Styx. That is the band Styx.
Interesting.
Jake the Snake is. I don't know how he came to be the way.
Oh, I do.
You do.
I do. You want some family tea?
I'd love some little history lesson right there.
This is what happened. So my uncle, Jake the Snake's dad, Drake, not famous Drake, a regular Drake from Caledon. Right. He vacationed in Mauritius.
Okay, this is coming together. I didn't know this backstory.
He vacationed in Mauritius because he wanted to, Emily,
dip his naked body into the dry sand hills.
Yeah. That's his favorite activity. It's a sex thing.
Dipping himself in sand. Does he coat himself before to get the full?
Yeah. What he does is he rubs himself in Vaseline, and he doesn't do it in the hotel before coming to the beach. He brings it to the beach with him. What? So that way he doesn't have to put clothes on and doesn't stick onto his body. And he brings the Vaseline with him and he rubs it on his body and he rolls in the sand. And then he submerges himself in the sand.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this is your uncle, Jake's dad. And then, so was it the mermaid that he met shortly thereafter?
Oh my God, how do you know about the mermaid?
I don't know. I think I saw you send out like a 2 a.m. tweet. Maybe you were drunk.
Oh my God, you're right. I subtweeted.
Saw it. You were just like, okay, everybody, so what? My uncle married a mermaid.
Oh my God, you're so right. I subtweeted the mermaid because, Emily?
I was so focused on my armpit smell.
Yeah. So this is what happened.
Oh, you were freaking intoxicated from your own pit.
what had happened was my toilet was broken apparently, and I had to use a vase to pee in. But then I thought I was also drinking a beer at the same time. Got mixed up.
Yeah.
Usually, like, it's a very easy mistake to make. And I drank the piss. I drank the piss. Wouldn't be the first person to drink the piss. A lot of people make money off of drinking piss. So no judgment,
No,
please.
I call it pee Saturday mornings. It's fine.
Exactly. But anyways, the mermaid. So yeah, he met the mermaid after being submerged in the sand. Apparently she's into that. They're weird. I don't like them. They have weird kinks. But
kinky kids.
What happened was it was a 90-day fiance situation because
okay.
Yeah, because she went to my uncle and she said, Emily,
I gotta get in on the other side, baby.
She said, I'm tired of this fun island life. Being a mermaid is hard. I have to sing all the time and lure sailors to their deaths. But this is a resort now, this beachfront, so no people are sailing near here. It's just beachgoers and men in thongs. Yeah. She wasn't enjoying
And then she saw that one vaselinated man.
Yeah. And she was like, oh my God, as a mermaid, she has to learn how to kind of blend into like the setting, the environment, so that she can lure the men in without them seeing her initially. And my uncle was doing the same thing by hiding in the sand. So she was attracted to that. It did give her a mermaid boner. Fun fact, mermaids have dicks. They have dicks. And
the moaner.
Yeah, moaners. They're shaped just like a human penis. And yeah.
I heard they're actually, how long in size, Emily?
6 feet.
Jesus, could you imagine?
Yeah. My uncle's almost died many times.
No kidding.
They make it work though.
Mermaid wife must have like a California king bed times 10.
Yeah, and you know, she has a healthy appetite, okay? That guy is I pray for him.
Talk about a beluga on a Sunday evening meal, you know?
Yeah, talk about that. Talk about it, why don't you?
Talk about it. That was the game.
Talk about it, why don't you?
I legit forgot that we were
I was on a beach, man, in Meredith, was it?
Mauritius? I don't even know what that is.
Sorry.
Meredith.
Meredith?
Mauritius.
Mermaids. Moaners. Hi, it's me, Braden, the home hardware guy. Are you seeing yellow or brown spots in your lawn? Hey, was that a snake that just went by? Are you sure? Okay, well, from the top. Are you seeing yellow or brown spots in your lawn? Just use CIL Iron 4-in-1 lawn. There's definitely something hissing behind me, and I don't know if I can go again. I'm getting nervous. Are you seeing yellow or brown spots in your lawn? Just use CIL Iron 4-in-1 lawn. It's CIL Lawn Care. Visit Home Hardware today. So we can either go into some long form or we can go into this new game.
Ooh, what's the new game?
That Alicia keeps inventing games. I love it.
What is it?
Actually, I pulled this one off of some like improv website, and it's called Tell This One Better. And so I'm going to be kind of asking questions in this scenario where you two are going to be telling me about an incident that happened.
Okay.
And when a big part is coming up, you can be like, oh, wait, this person tells it better. And then you hand it off.
Okay, nice.
Great.
Nice.
All right, give me a location where you guys are hanging out on the weekend.
The garden center.
Yeah.
All right, you're at the garden center and you are friends. And I am. And I am the person that you're speaking to after the garden center who is also a friend.
Okay.
Oh my God, guys, it's nice to see you. How long have you been here?
Whoa, have you been standing here this whole time?
Yeah.
I think she's been lurking in the shadows. You know how Denise gets.
Denise. Yeah, that's what we call her. Denise. Because, You never hear her knees when she's coming. Very smooth.
I know.
No cracking.
After that surgery, like all of the crackling just stopped. And it's like we used to have a little alarm when Denise Denise was on the prowl, but now we don't know.
We don't know.
Whichever doctor that was needs to be written up in the medical journal as a sadist.
Yeah.
Or masochist. I don't know.
I don't know the difference either. I'm not going to lie to you. I never understood that difference. That's why Twilight was strange to me, because Stephenie Meyer never made the distinction clear enough. But I digress. How are you doing after your surgery? Tell us how it went.
Well, I'm doing as quietly as ever, which is pretty great to me, since before I was like...
Literally.
Knees, I know you guys would hear me coming, but I noticed
Constant
you guys
popping.
have this massive bucket full of eyeballs. I'm confused by this. So what the hell happened?
Well, Emily's going to tell the story better.
Okay, look. Okay. It starts with, I really had to get my hands on a quesadilla, okay? And Abba was such a dear and said, I'm going to come over. I'm going to make you a quesadilla from scratch because, I know how much you love a home-cooked meal. I know you don't want to go outside right now. You don't want to have to deal with people, and you don't want takeout. You want a nice home-cooked meal. I'm going to make you a cheese quesadilla. It's going to be vegetarian. I got to stop and pick up one ingredient before I get there. And then Abba, you tell us way better than I do.
Oh my God. It was literally so wild. So yeah, I said all of that. I was like, I'm going to make you a home cooked meal. And I have to get one ingredient. And so I was going to make her a home cooked meal, but I was still going to charge $20.95. As any other restaurant would charge for a quesadilla. That's a very reasonable price in my mind. And
that's so you guys.
It's so us, right?
Right.
Girl's got to make her money somehow. Either way, so I was on my way to make this amazing quesadilla, and I decided to stop by my ex-boyfriend's house because I had to pick up some things. I know! I was so wild. I was like, I can't believe I'm going to see Derek. I can't believe I'm going to see Derek.
Oh my God.
Right? Do you remember Derek the big dump truck ass? Just huge.
I don't want to remember him at all.
Every time he walked in the room, you could tell because his ass would clap. That thing was big.
Oh my gosh.
It truly was. It was worse than Denise's knees.
Oh, worse than your knees, Denise.
Come on. When he would come in and clap, and then I'm like...
It was like a little band.
Yeah.
It was like Mumford and Sons.
We had moments of goodness with Derek, but I understand things went south.
He's canceled. But either way, I get to the porch and I see this strange box that's kind of leaking. And so I don't knock on his door because I don't want to see his ugly bitch face again. So I grab this box. Yeah, I grab this box and I am driving over to Emily's when you tell the rest of this part. You tell it best.
All right. Okay. So Abba is texting and driving, which is like, I totally disagree with this. I don't understand why you do it, but you're texting and driving. You send me like a video of this box and I'm looking at it, and I down in the corner where the super juicy bits are, I see something. Like, I kid you not, I see something, like, peeking out at me. And it's just very striking. And I'm like, what the actual fuck are you driving around in your car with? And also, please stop texting while you're driving. That is a very dangerous thing. I love you and I don't want you to die, but what the fuck is in your car right now? So Abba screeches, pulls over to the side of the road, car screeches, and then she gets me on live. And she's, like, FaceTiming me, and she's showing me what's in this box. She opens... the flap, okay, one little bit at a time, because like at this point Abba is actively throwing up. She's actively vomiting,
like in your car.
Yeah,
over and over into my own hands. Yeah.
And you got to be so careful when you're opening something that you don't throw up into it, right? So she's like playing this little like balancing act game, and then oh my god, and then Abba, you tell this. This is your part. God.
So as Emily just said, I screech and then I pull over and then the car screeched. And then I'm trying to open this box, steadily throwing up into my lap, my hands, all over the dashboard, just really going at it.
Not your average Tuesday.
Not my average Tuesday. Honestly, I'm playing it up a lot though. I'm dramatic.
Okay.
And so I go to open this box And yeah, just everywhere, arms flailing. And I go to open this box and I notice that there are eyeballs in it and it's moving. Right?
Why did Derek have a box of balls from eyes?
I didn't know, but okay, this is what it is. When I was dating him, he was a tech guy. He was such a big tech guy. He was Canada's Elon Musk, some would even say.
Oh my.
You know,
really?
he was.
I didn't know this about him.
Yeah, he was. And Chatelaine called him Canada's Elon Musk. And I was referred to as Canada's Grimes, even though Grimes is already Canadian, but hotter and black.
Hotter.
And yeah, that's what they called me.
This
and
checks
so,
out.
Yeah. Thank you. And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, I need to call Derek. So I call him. And this next part is actually like, I was not expecting this. You take it away, Emily. I'm too grossed out to even continue.
Okay, so like this is where it gets a little fuzzy for me because Abba fully like throws her phone out the window and we lose the connection. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? So I'm looking up on my phone, like Abba's last location. Can I find her maybe? Can I go and see if I can find her? It turns out she's like literally parked outside, like out front of my home because she's, on her way to make my quesadilla. So I'm starving. I'm also mildly nauseous. And I go outside and I wrap myself up in this little like cardigan because it's a little bit chilly and it's just, this time of year, it's just, I gotta have a little bit of something on me. I go outside with my cardigan that I love and I see Abba rolling around in the vomit she is producing actively again. And for whatever reason, Denise, Abba has poured the entire box of eyeballs all over her, and she's on the phone with the ex-boyfriend, with Derek, with the Elon Musk guy. And I'm like, what is this? What is this, an art piece? I hate when you do art pieces in front of my house, Abba.
Yeah.
And Abba's like...
Performance art.
That's my job.
Abba's like, this was never intended to be an art piece, but do you mind filming? And I'm like, fuck, fine. And then she sort of like gets to her knees and she's like, this is a little too disorganized for me. Can we go to the garden center and just like get this like picked up a little bit? And I'm Denise, like I'm staring at my friend who is covered in eyeballs and vomit.
Yeah, I'm sure you can still smell it.
This is a matter of fact thing we have to do. We have to go get something to collect the vomit and eyeballs.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, Abba, maybe you should take it from here.
Well, so now we're here at the garden center. And I'm sure you can smell. I'm stinking. I am stinking and slimy from the eyeballs. Honestly, it's been an experience, but I won't lie. I will not act as though it has not been transformative. And Derek actually, so this is the best part of the story. Derek actually, when I called him, the reason I started rolling in my own vomit and the eyeballs is because he told me that he had left those eyeballs there as a gift. They were actually sheep eyeballs.
Sick.
He works for a butcher.
That's disgusting.
That's what I thought initially. But there was a note attached to the box that I didn't see because it was at the bottom of it. So Derek had to tell me what it said. But basically the gist of it was that he's still in love with me. And the reason we broke up is because I wanted to become a real estate agent instead of continuing a life of being a performance artist. And so he left those eyeballs to encourage me to create a piece like no other. And since the piece has been created, I'm here at the garden center with my good friend Emily to see if anybody here would like to use the eyeballs as a natural fertilizer for the plants.
Wow.
I just don't understand why you had to use my perfectly good cardigan to collect all of the eyeballs and vomit and put it into the bucket. This is the part that I don't understand.
It's because she's a performance artist, Emily, and you know what? The woman needed to do her thing, and she needed to be in those eyeballs. She needed to be in the slime, the vomit, coated in the confidence that she maybe misplaced for some time.
Yeah.
Well, look, Abba, I gotta say, you got what you wanted. All eyes are on you now.
You're right.
All eyes are on you. Man, I feel like I need to have a shower. shower.
Right? I'm like sweating. That was gross.
I don't know. It's a shower that you're like, maybe I've got menopausal armpits.
Oh God. Yeah. Call back. This is a callback.
What a friendship, eh?
Right?
Imagine. And
A ride or die.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
just Emily watching, you're just like, oh, Derek.
You know, I support you no matter what you do. I just don't understand why you have to use my cardigan.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
You know, as Denise, one more time here, I would like to know if the quesadilla was ever made.
No, and you know what? I'm still friggin' hungry.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So it's
you
to
never
be
paid. You never paid. I told you it's in advance that you have to
God.
pay and you didn't. So ask yourself that.
No.
Wow. This friendship's falling apart at the garden center.
Well, I remembered my true calling and she's jealous now. Relationships are established.
The snakes and then this eyeballs.
I can't.
all it
like,
is.
What is
It's-
improv?
What
now?
if we, okay,
All
wait.
right.
What if we tried to do a grounded scene?
Let's do a
Let's
grounded
challenge
scene.
ourselves to not do anything disgusting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing gross.
Even
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
push each other into it, which I will push you into, let's try.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Okay. We are coming back to the office after quarantine.
And that is
Wow.
filed. Nice.
Is everything as you left it?
Excuse me?
Is your office is your office as you left it? Sorry, it's been a long time since social interaction. I will reintroduce. I'm your boss, Pam. I'm your boss, Pam.
But no. Pam is literally a 6'5" Scandinavian man. You're not Pam.
I am Pam.
Pam, you are like at least 5 inches shorter. What the hell happened?
Okay. It had been a long time since a pedicure.
What?
And I didn't know what to do. So I got a little messy in my kitchen and I gave myself a bit of a pedicure. And then turns out if you use any sort of force with a knife around your feet, you might cut off your shins. So I am a little bit shorter, but I'm still the same Pam.
Pam.
Oh, hey there, Pam.
And
Oh,
honestly,
you're not Pam.
I feel better this way.
Wait, who the hell are you?
No, it's Pam.
No, it's me, Pam. I'm just shorter, and yeah, I shaved my head. It's me, Pam. I got fillers too.
You shape.
It's me, Pam.
I'm sorry. It's just that you look more like a squirrel than I remember. Like you've got like this big bushy black tail. And I'm a little
Well,
like where did
Yeah.
no,
so
I'm
you're
certainly
Pam.
Pam. There was
What?
definitely an influence of the backyard of Toronto that I looked at for months on end, and there was my favorite squirrel named Lou. He and I became very close, and they invited me for dinner. We had a couple pears, a few walnuts, and by the end of the night, they gave me really, really nice my own tail. So it comes off. It comes off. Don't worry. This is not my real tail, guys.
no, you
No.
don't have to take it off.
So if I am to understand, you spent so much time in your backyard during quarantine that you befriended a squirrel.
A family of
a
squirrels.
family of squirrels.
Before actually it was mid-pandemic. It was after the NBA called it, NHL called it, and my partner said, well, there's no more sports, so I don't really love you anymore. And then
Oh God.
Jake and I actually got a divorce.
Oh my
no.
goodness.
Wow.
It's been
I mean,
4
you
or
did
5
look
months,
like
ladies.
200 pounds lighter, you know?
Right.
That's a lot to lose in one go.
I appreciate
So
what sounds like maybe support. Anyway.
So you're telling me that this is all just you acting out because of the divorce. But before you confirm, I also want to get this straight. This squirrel, this family of squirrels that you had dinner with, you're telling me that they gave you a fake tail that is, if it's a tail that is going to fit your human body, it's collectively bigger than all the squirrels together. How did they make this tail? Where did they find it? How did they give it to you? They're so small.
Well, you'd be surprised at the underground tunnels that they've been actually, just about 5 inches beneath the top soil. You're going to find an incredible city, metropolis even, of squirrel underground life. And so
just 5 inches below top soil.
Right. And then 10 inches below that is pure storage. You walk into their storage pantry and it is nuts. It is cashews. It is sometimes even chicken wings that have been thrown from people's balconies because people are disgusting.
Okay, hang on.
The carpet was used as a carpet. I'm just going to say that to justify my really long bushy tail. It was a carpet of the storage room, and they thought, we'll give it to you because of how you've grown into being a part of our family.
But okay, so did you go into their pantry before or after you sliced your shins off?
Yeah.
Question number 1.
It was obviously after. Question I was smaller and I could fit.
Okay, but we've established that you've lost only 5 inches off of your height overall. And 5 inches below topsoil is this pantry. No. And then you said 10 inches below that. So we're dealing with less than a foot of area. How the hell did you get into this network of tunnels that tree animals built?
How did you even navigate those tunnels?
All right. Ladies, I didn't expect to have such a 3rd degree on my first goddamn day back at work. All right? It was you showed up with
a tail. You didn't expect us to question things? You reek of squirrel shit and piss.
I have a tail and I stink, okay? It's fine. Everyone's a little different after, 6 months of being completely alone and divorced.
No.
Don't you smell a little? Don't you have a new growth?
Yeah, I definitely have a new growth of just body hair from not seeing people. And also I can no longer climax because of the amount of times I had to masturbate myself to sleep in quarantine. That's a simple change. That's a big one. I think I know what's going on here.
No, you don't.
I think I know what's going on here. When Pam, when Jake left you, did you start doing drugs again?
Oh no.
I fucking knew it.
Oh no.
I fucking knew it.
Melatonin.
It reeks of melatonin and you came to work in this condition. It's worse than I thought.
Oh, you and your M.
I can't stop. M is too good and it just sings me to sleep and the sounds all fade into the background.
Are these squirrels real or do you hallucinate them after you take the M?
No, they're real. They are real. They come up and they tap on my little back door on my porch and they're like, give me that.
So
I'm like, oh, guys,
you're dealing as well.
Get away. So you're an M dealer to the family of squirrels that live 5 inches below. Okay, so you know what I want? Okay, here's what I really want.
Yes. And now there's 50 that live outside my porch. Okay, it's fine.
Here's what I really want. Okay, like we live right next door to your house. Let us go down there. And investigate this because I must see it for myself.
Let's go.
I can't let you guys leave the Tim Hortons drive-through window because we need
no
to
one is buying our coffee right now.
No one's. Yeah, this is disgusting
it's
coffee.
Garbage.
We
You're
all
right.
know this. There has not been a customer for years because Tim Hortons is garbage. We're walking out the door. I'm walking out. I'm walking out the door. I'm going out.
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
Are you coming?
I'm walking along.
Okay, great. I'm glad that we're all going together. Okay. Pam, show us the hole.
All right, Jerry.
Hello.
Jerry.
Who's at my door?
I have to talk to Jerry quick. Oh,
Who's there?
Jerry, it's just these people. They don't believe.
Was it her again, Jerry?
Oh my God, she's back. Store opening.
It's me. It's me, Pam.
What the heck are you doing back on our property?
We told you to get out and leave. You stole our
Yeah.
baby's tail.
This was given to me. It was the rug in the pantry. You guys said I could have it.
Rug in the pantry?
What the hell kind of a...
What, a pantry?
What?
This is a one-bedroom apartment. This is Toronto.
You guys, I got some people here that want to see the pantry. I just said it would be okay, but you don't remember?
No, you can, look,
No.
you can call ahead.
Yeah.
You can announce yourself. You just storm in here into our home, and you expect to just come into our pantry and steal yet another one of our children's tails for your
I have reason to believe that you're the feds.
I'm not the feds. I know that I'm just coming in to take some food, and you know what? That's probably poor form, but I need some food. It's just the melatonin. It makes me so hungry, and you guys have a full stocked pantry.
You're blowing up our spot. The feds could be listening at any moment. Do you know how much fucking trouble we could get into? Our kids are in here, man.
Hey, what's going on over there? Are we gonna come?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
What?
It's just not looking good, guys. I think they're just a bit busy. They've got some of the baby squirrels in bed, and the pantry's just not totally available right now.
Wait, who are you talking to? Hey, you two ladies over there. Yeah?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she wants.
the squirrel talking to
This
us?
is Cecilia. She wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. No, actually, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm being forced to. Because you're blowing up my spot, man. Are you the feds? Show me your badge, bitch.
I don't have a badge, Cecilia.
Okay.
But
Here's my badge.
Oh. You work at Tim Hortons?
Yeah,
Okay.
right
Well,
next door. You may have seen me.
no, I don't go
around.
to that Tim Hortons. I don't deal there. I stay at the Starbucks.
I don't blame
Yeah.
you. This is bad coffee.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going in there for the coffee. I like to shit and piss in the restaurant washrooms, but that's besides the point.
stop connecting. I just needed you to see that I wasn't joking around. Nothing was made up. I have a tail because these are my friends. Just be my
I
friends.
mean, I wouldn't say I'm your friend. Okay, I'm just your dealer.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
we're just
think
your dealers.
so.
All right.
I think you're more of an imposer in our
Yeah.
whole livelihood, and I'm just not entirely sure if we are comfortable with you bringing over your gross Tim
Yeah.
Hortons buddies who seem to have not
Yeah.
showered in days.
I mean, it's just I guess I was just tripping out on M, and
For
thought-
sure.
Of
course. Of course you're tripping out on M. You stink of squirrel pee-pee and poo-poo. Squirrels don't even smell like that. What the hell is going on?
Well, thanks guys for really setting me straight here, and I'm sorry to have bothered you in your burrow, and I know that you guys only live on one layer of ground. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just
Yeah.
got pretty stressed out, and I might have lost touch for just a brief moment, but honestly,
No.
I'll take this tail off because it's inappropriate.
Take it off, because it's appropriate. It's appropriation. It's squirrel appropriation. And furthermore, don't buy from me anymore, okay? Get out of my neighborhood.
Right.
Take a hike. Yeah.
I'll change.
Yeah.
Take a hike.
Leave
All
us
right.
alone.
So
We don't care about your
Yeah, you made the
personal
spot
growth.
hot for no
Goodbye.
reason. Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus. All right.
Slam. Whoa.
Wow. They read you to filth. They handed you your ass.
They were.
Yeah.
I am
mad.
guilty of really encroaching on that. More than encroaching.
Yeah.
I can't believe they were your dealers and you just showed up with us like that. You could have gotten shot.
Truly.
I am so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking, guys.
Well, we learned a lesson today.
We did learn a lesson.
You're fired. I'm telling HR.
It's just been a whirlwind of a few months,
I mean, I don't blame you, but still, you showed up smelling of pee-pee and poo-poo wearing a squirrel tail. That's grounds enough to fire you.
No, I resign. I realized my life's been absolutely fucking ridiculous, and I just made
need
friends
time
with
away.
squirrels, and I got to get off the M,
Yeah, and quarantine will do that to you.
Yeah.
When you get clean, I'm sure the company will take you back with open arms. But until then, good luck.
Until then, we're going back to shitty Tim Hortons coffee, which has no addicting properties at all whatsoever.
And they don't use a much thicker version of real
Yeah.
milk.
No, nothing
all,
about
yeah.
Tim Hortons is fishy. And so now we're going to go back to work there
Yeah.
while you deal with a very real life problem.
I'm addicted to sleeping natural meds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really dangerous.
that's so dangerous.
Where has my time gone?
Well,
We're
you need to figure that out in rehab. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you need tough love, but you'll be missed.
I will go check in with my therapist, Cecilia. Whoa.
It wasn't that gross.
It wasn't. I didn't. Yeah.
Certainly grounded.
That was a lot.
I don't know if that was ground. I mean, like it was in the ground.
Maybe 5 inches below.
5 inches below for sure. Yeah.
No, I really enjoyed you digging yourself deeper and deeper into a hole, Alicia. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, no problem.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. Yes, I was just staring off again. I have been a bit distracted these last few weeks. You see, I've been using this new eye cream from Regardez-vous. Well, here, have a look. A sight to behold, isn't it? I see you eyeing it. Why don't you try some on? It's the most advanced eye cream ever envisioned, made of thousands of little eyeballs that have been plucked from certifiable organic sockets. Each morning, noon, and night, I delicately rub this lotion into my skin confidently, knowing that I'm looking at my epidermis, looking at me, looking its best. They say hindsight is 20/20. I say, take a picture. It'll last longer. They always laugh at that. All Eyes on You by Regardez-vous. Available wherever fine eyeball creams are sold.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, ABBA.
Thank you.
What a whirlwind. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me and entertaining this nonsense. It was truly so wild. My brain is fried. So I hope this episode is usable.
It's very usable.
I can't wait to re-listen to it. And on that note, we want to know what you're up to. Plugs. Plug away, and we're going to hook it all up and just share it with the world.
Yeah, you can listen to my own podcast that I host with my friend Ben Sosa-Wright and produce with my friend Aidan O'Loughlin. It's called Nostalgique. It's nostalgic, spelled the French way. None of us speak French, I think. But it just sounds fancy.
But it sounds cool.
It sounds cool.
Do the little opener.
Nostalgique. I haven't done that in literally a year. We recorded that like literally last year, and I've never ripped that melody in so long.
It's beautiful. I like it.
Thank you.
And tell us what it's about.
Yeah, it's a podcast where we invite our colleagues and other artists in Toronto to come and talk about their favorite pop influences that you guys will be on soon. And we basically just talk about, we go on a lot of tangents. It's very unorganized, but that's the fun. We like to know what talking about these artists conjures up for the people that we're talking to. So yeah, it's all about that. And you can follow us at Nostalgique Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. And you can listen wherever you find podcasts. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ABAQUAN and see what I'm up to there.
Love it. Awesome. Oh, and also you did the CBC.
Oh, yeah. I did
plug all the things, ABBA.
I did a CBC performance for Emancipation Day called Free Up. And it was the first ever televised version of Free Up that is run by Ngozi Paul, who is an artist in Toronto. And so it was a big year, with everything going on. Mm-hmm. Well, everything that's constantly going on with Black people.
Yes.
So we finally got some space and some like airtime to basically just let Black artists talk about what freedom means to them and for them. And I have a piece in it. And a lot of my friends do as well, and they're all amazing. So please watch it if you can. It's on CBC Gem.
Perfect. And we'll be sure to put a link in everything that we put out.
Please. Thank you.
To promote this episode. Absolutely. It's critical watching. Let's do it.
Yes.
And that is ABBA Amaquando.
Yay! Thank you, guys.
Thank you. One thing's for sure.
Yeah,
you gotta laugh.
Gotta love that leg. Well, thank you, ABBA.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you guys so much.
That's a wrap, baby.
That's a wrap.
Yay!
Thanks for listening to You Gotta Laugh, an improv podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, leave us a rating and review. That helps more people like you find our podcast, and it helps us beat the algorithms.
Follow us on Instagram at YGL Podcast. Send us an email at hello@yglpodcast.com and sign up to get episodes directly into your inbox every Friday.
Subscribe to You Gotta Laugh wherever you get your podcasts, and share this episode with someone you think would love it.
They might need a giggle, yes.
Yeah.
So until next time, we are Alicia Carrick and
Emily Milling.
have a fabulous day.